On today's episode, we will be discussing some important summer hacks that you definitely need to hear today.
Yeah, lots of hacks.
Tips and hacks. Summer is upon us, guys. The summer vacations have started. The heat's crazy here. The dust storms are there. The thunderstorms have started. And we're all making and planning our vacation time. So
Yeah,
maybe you're one of those crazy people who plans everything well in advance. You already have your tickets booked. You're all packed. Your activities are all taken care of. And summer school is sorted. Everything is done. But if you're like me, it just hits you. Oh my God, school's done. I have to do something. So
yeah.
what do people like us do? What should we do? And oh my God, why is it so hard? If you're watching from anywhere in the world, I have to tell you, it may be different there, but oh gosh, India and especially Delhi, where we're from, it's boiling.
Yeah. It's boiling and dust storms and random rains and then humidity. It's crazy.
Yes.
We always discuss the heat, but what are our top tips this summer that we should share with everyone? First of all, I mean, to stay cool, the first tip is something I learned on my last trip, and it's an amazing tip for summers and especially for sunburns. Freeze some aloe vera gel in ice cube trays for sunburn relief. It works like wonders. And rub the aloe vera cubes on those sunburns whenever you get out in the sun and you
Really?
feel like itchy.
So you just
Yeah,
put
yeah.
it into the trays?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And there is another one which is very useful in our area where, the water is always warm from the pipes and
Yes.
the RO water is like
Yeah.
hot.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
like,
You
yeah. So
can't
at
drink
that time,
straight from the tap unless you like lukewarm water.
exactly. And you also don't want to drink the fridge water also, right? Because you don't want to get sick because of this random
Yeah.
cold and hot thing. So what you can do is you can just half fill the water bottle and put it in the freezer.
Okay.
And whenever you want to drink water, just fill that half one with the whatever the state of your water is, hot or normal.
Oh, so it
And
just
then you can,
sounds slightly,
yeah,
yeah. That's nice.
yeah, then you get this
Good idea.
amazing cool water. Yeah,
I that's really cool. I haven't heard of these tips ever. Um,
yeah.
I didn't know about these. Very interesting.
We learn them by accident by
Yes, I
doing
mean it
something
makes
completely.
sense. And that way your bottles aren't full and they don't, yeah, it's very interesting. And it's better than putting ice in water because then it's just the ice, but this way the water bottle just gets cooled out. Nice. But I
Right.
do know this tip to stay cool, which is you use your pulse points like you use for fragrances. Apply the ice when you're really hot and outside. If you get a cube of ice or something cold, put it on your pulse points, right? Ankles, wrists, neck, and it gives you quick relief inside because it goes through. It's really interesting. It
Really?
really helps. Yeah. Instead of like what we do is
Wow.
wipe our foreheads. No, but use your pulse points. These pulse points. It's
Generally,
very
I
interesting.
put an ice pack on my head.
We're talking about serious heat, guys.
Well, my next tip is about how to plan to travel better.
Oh, this
Though
is
I always try to follow these tips, but somewhere or the other, I lack something. So yeah, so this is better.
don't we all?
Yeah, so I thought let's share that. So, Simrit, especially to plan better, and we generally people try to book everything in advance. They get the best of the deals, and you get all the homework done by checking all the reviews of the hotels and
That's a
accommodations
very
that
good idea.
you're
Yeah.
going to use. So it's always good, for a good vacation. Otherwise, you end up going to random places, and then you don't like it, and then you end up cribbing. The whole holiday becomes like oh,
Yeah.
we didn't do that. Oh, this is bad. This is so it's spoiled, totally spoiled.
Right.
So yeah, and generally people say, on Tuesdays and Thursday you get those cheaper accommodations or the tickets. Or find it out, like figure it out, do the research. Whenever whatever days at various location that you find the best of the accommodation, just go for that.
Uh,
Planning always helps. Okay,
Yeah, yeah. And I
it
do
always
agree
helps.
that, planning is better. I mean, though I can't do it because of so many reasons and I'm an idiot. But other than that, I think that if you plan in advance, it's better not to go there and crib because that's a really important part of enjoying your summer vacation that, you don't want to
Exactly.
get up, do this, like just do everything a little plan for sure.
Well, my next tip is about how to plan to travel better.
Oh, this
Though
is
I always try to follow these tips, but somewhere or the other, I lack something. So yeah, so this is better.
don't we all?
Yeah, so I thought let's share that. So, separate, especially to plan better, and we generally people try to book everything in advance. They get the best of the deals, and you get all the homework done by checking all the reviews of the hotels and
That's a
accommodations
very
that
good idea.
you're
Yeah.
going to.
Going.
Yeah.
Always buy travel insurance for every member
Yes.
of the family. Now, it saves you a lot of
Nice.
headache in case of an emergency. You're stuck in a unknown country, unknown place, and if you have to go to the doctor, normally you can take care of that. But if for any reason you get food poisoning, you don't have to worry because those costs start accumulating. The travel insurance is that. You hope you never use it, but it's worth the investment. Inculcate that into your savings for the trip. I do believe that strongly.
Yeah, yeah. And Simrit, very important one. Keep the copies of your passports
Oh,
or
yes.
IDs or bookings in your
I
drive
never
or the
used to. Now
cloud.
I do it. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a big lifesaver. And do this before you travel.
Yeah.
And always carry a portable charger or a power backup just in case, and
Yes.
download the Google map to your destination if you are going by public transport or walking. It
Yeah.
is
So you're
always
not
helpful.
using your data all
And
the time.
another tip, which I always give it to the parents whose kids are younger, give them a backpack or put air tags or some tracking device in their pockets or some watch or anything so that in case they get lost, you can track them where they are.
Even when your kids are teenagers, 13, 14, 15, if you're not
Yeah,
like, yeah, it's always better to know where the kids are, where you all are. Actually, if you're going to a very unknown destination, you're not going to the public, like, if you're going to some offbeat for, I think all of you should carry trackers and have some kind of app where you can track
yeah,
each other. You never know. You're going for
exactly.
hikes. There's a lot of different adventure stuff we all
And
do.
always decide a protocol in case someone get lost. This is what you need to do. This is where you have to
Always
reach.
give even younger kids in their backpacks a little bit of
Currency, yeah.
pay currency. Exactly. So in case nothing else, get into a cab and get there. Chances are this will not happen, and you always have the air tags. But these are necessary tools that we have these days to keep us stress
And
free. Always have a flexible plan. Don't complicate,
yeah.
vacation by getting so rigid. No, 9 o'clock we have to be at the museum. 12
Oh, there's a proper itinerary. This.
don't do that. I mean, it's nice.
Yeah,
Okay, at night, normally now, because we try to go with the flow, at night or one day in advance, we'll go, okay, tomorrow, because my son and me, we love the hop on, hop off wherever we are. So then we'll go, okay, so, grandma can't do that, or me and you will do it, or the three of us will do it, or the four of us. So let's do it tomorrow. How about that? Okay. So let's aim to get out of the house by 9, and then we
yeah.
figure it out the night before instead. And then if somebody in the morning can't do it, we're like, okay, don't worry, we'll do it the day after. And he was telling me these 14-year-olds are smarter than us. He's like, Mama, don't get caught up with what we have missed. There'll be another time. Let's enjoy what we're doing. And I was like, you wise little man,
Yeah.
like good. I also love to do fun stuff. So when it's especially just me and him and not his dad and his grandmother, we go to local cafes, we take our books, and we act like we're the locals there. So we're just reading, phones down, phones away, enjoy that, and behave like a local. And then for a full fun experience, I did this with my son, and he was laughing. I pretend I don't know English in foreign countries, like even so you have to speak in Hindi or Punjabi, and then do hand gestures like mall, and then he's like, what are you doing? He's so embarrassed, but it's so much fun. Those are experiences you will enjoy later, and think about how crazy you were. I love doing that kind of fun stuff.
So, I believe in traveling light, pack light and smart.
Yeah,
So stick to the essentials and choose versatile clothing that you can mix and match or that you can reuse.
right.
And roll, don't fold. Okay, this is another packing trick. The
Yeah.
rolling clothes saves space, reduce wrinkles. I'm not sure how effective is this, but if you have light suitcase, it does help. But if you have a lot of clothes, then it kind of just get around. But depends, you will figure that out
People
eventually.
believe in like doing boxes, or my cousin, she does pack per day with kids, but she has 3 kids, so good luck to her. I teach the kids early on, like my son was 9 and he would pack his own stuff. I would take a look over, but I'd make a list that, okay, you got to do your underwear, you got to do your pants, you got to do your shirt. And he would do it himself. And I think that's a good way. If you're traveling and they're fortunate enough to travel, get them to take on the responsibilities early on. I think
Yeah,
one other
yeah,
way of packing light and smart is use one color tone or 2 color tones throughout the trip. I know people who are Instagrammable don't like this trip because they want different pictures, which will bring me to my next tip. That's not a hack, but it's a tip. try to do that because then, your jeans can go with different stuff, or you have a white shirt that can go with different pants and different skirts or different shorts. Do that stuff, and then your packing becomes light.
So,
I also believe, and me and Namita both are going to promote this. Please take photos to preserve the memories, but live in the moment. Don't get so caught up.
yeah,
Oh my God, I have to Instagram this video of the food because everybody needs to know where I ate and what I did. Capture the memories, but do it for yourself. Don't forget to enjoy the experiences firsthand. Recently at a play at my son's where he was one of the leads. I was recording, but I was not looking through the phone, so some of it came with a head cut off. I didn't care. I got to enjoy the play. I had to record.
yeah,
My husband wasn't there, but I think it's really important to live in the moment.
yeah,
Enjoy what you're doing. I really find some of these girls' holidays that all these women talk about very stressful. They have like themes. We have to wear white today. We have to wear jing jang this day and shorts. Oh my God, come on. Let me just wear
yeah.
going on a vacation. I don't need those high heels, not that I wear them, or those boots to match everybody. I just don't fit in with that crowd, man.
Yeah. So, what is the takeaway, Simrit? The
It's
takeaway is live in the moment, enjoy your trip. Don't stress yourself just because this didn't go the way you thought, this didn't go the way you wanted to do. Just enjoy. Just be flexible, pack light so that you don't have to worry about it. Explore places, travel, and above all, you should always make memories, not click memories.
yes,
Okay. So
I
that is
love that.
what you should, that, yeah, that's what it should be there in your mind. I
And
guess,
I think one more thing is if you're not traveling, create those memories here. Go to the local pool, take a day's membership at the wherever you can, and go there and say, kids, today from morning to night, we're going to be at the pool. Like take your books, just hang out. I did that 2 summers in a row. I was not traveling, and I got my son to go to the pool every day, and I would take my book, and we'd be ordering like we're sitting at, I mean, you can find your way, go on a
yeah,
road trip, do a hop on, hop off in your own city. There's so many ways to
yeah,
enjoy the vacation. And then obviously do the readathons, do the crafts, all that stuff is fine, but live like their summer vacations. Let them sleep in, let's go out, whatever, but make sure you make memories in whatever form.
yeah. Just fake memories. Well, I guess that's all on Doctors today. If you like our show or if you want us to discuss any topic, do let us know in the comment section, or you can email us at hello@talktoustoday.com and let your friends know where to find us.
And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to stay notified of our videos every Friday at 5 p.m. Thanks for joining us on Talk to Us Today. Remember to talk about Talk to Us Today. Keep smiling, keep
Keep
laughing,
laughing.
and keep making memories, guys. Have a good week.
Yes.
See you on Friday.